and welcome to my channel. This is my very first vlog ever. Even though I vlogged the entire time I was in Mexico, I vlogged while I was in Costa Rica, I vlogged when I was in Oregon. Don't know if those will ever make it on my channel, but somehow I managed to convince my brother to go on a camping trip with me for 4 days. He even took a day off so we could go. And it's been like, I don't know, I think the last time we actually went camping together was back in 2016, and we used to go like hiking, camping, like doing all kinds of stuff together, but then he moved a couple hours away and he just had a kid this year, and just life's been like super busy, and he was also in school for a little while, so yeah. So I'm really excited to finally get adventuring with my brother. He's like one of my best friends. So this weekend we're gonna go to Lake Superior. I haven't been there since 2019. And then before that, it had been like 4 years since I'd been there. But Lake Superior Provincial Park is one of those places that I just decided to go on a whim one day, like years back, probably in like 2012. And I ended up falling in love with the place. It was just like, I absolutely loved it. So it's one of my favorite places to go camping in Ontario. I know it's gonna be cold this weekend, so we're gonna have to pack a lot of blankets since we're sleeping in a tent. So we'll probably freeze our butts off a little bit, but yeah. So every time I go to Lake Superior, there's this one specific hike that I've always wanted to do. But, you know, when I go, it's like we don't have enough time to do it, or, you know, it starts raining, or it's later in the day. Back in 2019, I went with my foster sister, and she doesn't live with us now anymore, but she lived with us back then. My family took her in. And she loved hiking and camping and all that kind of stuff. So I ended up going on a camping trip with her there, and we had attempted the hike. But the hike had some pretty treacherous places, and my foster sister's not the most coordinated person. So it took us a really long time to do the trail, and we ended up backcountry camping there the night. And we got to this one little camp spot. We set up our tent, and we could see like the waterfall in a distance. It was like a little tiny waterfall. And I got the most potato photo. And the next morning we got up early and we were gonna keep going, but the trail just got even more treacherous and it was too dangerous. So we decided to not continue further because I didn't want her to die that day. And we just turned around and went back, and yeah, it was a little disappointing that I didn't get to see the waterfall up close, because I think it would have been really nice. It seemed really nice from far. But this time, I definitely want to make it to that waterfall. We're gonna try to dedicate an entire day to just do that hike and get to that waterfall and finally see it and shoot some content. Tonight is packing night. I've been slacking on the packing, so I gotta pack my clothes, pack like all the gear, the camera gear, and all that kind of stuff. So that is what I'm gonna be doing tonight, and then we're gonna head out first thing tomorrow morning. Into the shed. It's a complete mess in here, but this is where we keep all our camping stuff. It's all on a little shelf here. I wish you could come camping with us, but you're so small. You'd probably freeze to death. Hello. So we're officially on our way to Agawa Bay. We stopped at this little corner store, and every time we go camping together, we have this tradition where we buy like cash for life, and then however much we end up getting off the tickets is how much, like, we keep going with it basically. So if we make like 20 bucks off this, we'll get more cash for lives until we basically run out. Or make like, let's say like we get like 250 bucks or something, we're not gonna go cash them in for more tickets. So we're doing that, and then we always make a bet when we go on a trip on like the first animal we see. So we each pick an animal that we see. It can't be like a chipmunk or a squirrel or a bird or anything. It has to be like a big animal, like a bear or a fox or a deer, or like something you would like rarely ever see. So I chose a moose and he chose a deer, and we haven't chose what the prize is gonna be yet though. I just can't think of anything right now. We'll think on it. So we're in food basics. We're gonna do some groceries for our camping. Gonna be living off hot dogs for the weekend, but it's okay. So we're just gonna do that. We're almost in the park. We're gonna eat dinner here. There's actual Christmas decorations here right now. It's September, like, what, 23rd? And there's Christmas decorations. So this place is no longer a restaurant anymore, but they do have food. Still got fish and chips. I don't know if it's going to be the same as the fish and chips.
Well, isn't that a sight? Good job,
We got
Frank.
free dessert. I got a berry cheesecake and you got a peanut butter chocolate cheesecake. What's your rating on the fish and chips?
It was alright, not as good as last time though.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since we had it, but I'm pretty sure it was way better last time. But it was okay. I'd rate it like 6 out of 10 maybe.
Yeah.
Ish. The cheesecake was great though. How was yours?
It was amazing.
Amazing. It was so amazing. Well, I feel like absolute ass. Alright, so we're gonna continue our drive up to Agawa Bay Campground in Lake Superior Provincial Park. So we just got to the campground, but we're gonna go in the visitor center first before we actually like check in and go to our spot. Although we should get there soon so we could set up while it's still daylight and then maybe go watch sunset on the beach. I'm already cold. We're gonna freeze. So this is our little camping spot. Figure out where we're gonna put the tent. We've got the lake over there. Where should we set up our tent? Right there. All right, we're pulling out the trusty MSR tent. We're gonna set it up over there. We're gonna put all the blankets in. And we're gonna camp. They know what's up. Look at that, Tyler. Another one. He was judging my expensive tent and we've already seen 2 of the same here. All right, shall we go get some firewood before it gets too late? It's 6:30 in the morning. Sun rises in about an hour. So we're gonna head over to the nice heated washrooms and get ready for a hike, fix up our bags, grab some snacks, because it's gonna be a long day. Expected to freeze all night long. How's your sleep?
I'm cold right now.
So we got a 20-kilometer hike today. So the first portion of this hiking trail is just a dirt path. It's fairly easy. Lots of like greenery around us, little like ferns and trees and all that kind of stuff, but it's about to get a lot harder further ahead. So we're still 7 kilometers from Agawa Falls. This is Burnt Rock Pool. Just stopped for a couple of pictures, swapped hats with my brother because the yellow looks really stupid. And he keeps making fun of me when I make little videos and photos, so, but it's cool. So we're gonna continue because we're very limited on time here today. Caution, slippery, steep, and rugged trail sections ahead. There's all kinds of campsites along this trail. Some nice views. So the trail's definitely gotten a lot muddier. It's a lot of like mud patches like this. And lots of ups and downs like this that can be a little sketchy. So this is where we're getting to the fun part. Everything's getting real steep now. We have like a 100 and some meter elevation gain in a very short period of time. I'm gonna watch and see how this goes for him first. Looks like a fun way across. I think I might just slide. I think I might just slide down this rock here. I believe we are officially at the hard part of the trail. It's all rocky. It's like loose rocks. And it's getting fairly steep. Woo! If I don't fall on this hike, I will be surprised. Last time I did this, I wiped out. Definitely have to be careful on this trail. There's some slippery spots, loose rocks. We're almost at the bottom. We came from all the way up there. Not looking forward to going back up that. Another campsite further down the trail with a nice view by the water. So there's some pretty sketchy parts on the trail like this. You have to walk right along the edge there. The trail's a little bit easy for a little while. Not as bad as the ups and downs. So this is where I camped the one time I came. There's somebody else camping here. It's a designated camping area. A couple of spots for tents. Fire pit. And this was the view I got of the waterfall. So we have a little ways to go that way. So the last part of our trail is a bit more of a sketchy climb. I think we got like 1 kilometer to go. It's a steep incline up. Super muddy here. Finally made it after many trips out this way and never coming to this waterfall. But it's so pretty. It's a lot more majestic than I thought. Also, there's a rainbow there. So the trail does actually continue a little bit. There's a campsite down that way. But it continues. I think it might come out above the waterfall somewhere over there. So it took us a little over 4 hours to get to this waterfall spot. We got a 4.5 hour hike back, so we'll be out of here by 4:30. I think it was worth the hike. What do you think?
Yeah, it's worth it.
Yeah, I was like, this waterfall better be worth it. Hiking all the way in here, taking a whole day. But yeah, it's pretty nice. Snack time. So we have some trail mix. We have granola bars, apples. I'm starting to feel weak, so I think it's a good time for a snack. Tyler said his legs are starting to feel like noodles. My feet are so sore. They're like throbbing. My legs are sore, my ankles are sore, my toes are sore. I'm exhausted. So I'm just waiting for him. We're gonna head back to the campground. I'm gonna have a shower and then we're gonna make some dinner. I don't know if anyone else eats their muffin like this, but I eat the bottom first. And then I kind of like eat the inside. And then I eat the top. Because I'm a weirdo. How do you eat your muffin?
Bottom to the top.
Like this? Making some hot dogs and some rice. The hike in was worth it to see the waterfall. But the hike back...
It was deadly. Limping back with the stick for the last 10k. Oh my god. We're not even going to be able to walk tomorrow.
Would you do it again?
Nope. Not in one shot.
We'll update you tomorrow morning on our conditions. So it is almost 8 p.m. We are both so exhausted. What?
You've been talking to yourself in there?
It's 8 o'clock and we're both dead. So we got some snacks and we're laying in bed. I don't know how to end a video.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video.